Omni Flash can edit your videos with really awesome VFX. In this video, I will show you 3 great VFX that you can really use. Now, what we can do with Omni, it's not clear. I mean, there's no manual, so there is a lot of trying and failing. And yes, it is expensive. Right, so let's talk about the first VFX. This one, it's awesome, but it is more of a utility. It is a way to let Omni know where you want to apply the edits. I have this video of a man with a green tape on his belly. The whole point, of course, is to replace the belly with something else. I'm going to put the prompt on the screen so you can copy the prompt if you want, but you can go to the comments of this video, comment prompt, and I will send you a link with the document. So yeah, you don't need to copy from the screen. And this is what I got back. And I gotta say, this one was pretty easy for Omni Flash. Okay, so let's see a different example. Now the tape, it's not on the man, but on someplace else. This could be a wall, a door, window, or anything. Remember, the whole point is to let Omni Flash know where we want to apply the edits. And I gotta say that Omni struggled a bit with this one, mainly because the green tape extends and folds. So the problem is mostly the lighting and the depth. I've tried a few like this one with cracks on the wall, fire, and smoke. And for the most part, it worked. I mean, it looks unrealistic, but it did the job. But also my prompt was way more complex than the first one. So a golden rule for prompting edits: don't overdo localized edits. It works better when you prompt to change the whole background, but it struggles a little bit with highly localized edits. Nonetheless, for the most part, the edit is just great. On this one, I have a bottle of wine and a glass, and the whole point is to edit the tag on the bottle. The result was pretty good. No weird stuff going on, and I just got what I wanted. Then I tried to animate the tag like you would see on a Harry Potter type of movie. The prompt, it's a little bit long. Of course, you have it on the screen, but remember that you have the template and the document with all the different prompts in the comments below. Coming up next is the Restyle. And to be honest, of all the different tests I did, Omni Flash struggled with this one the least. And it's mainly because it has more freedom to create something. When you say something like change this tiny little part when the subject moves and speaks, Omni needs to do a lot more effort to, of course, create the edits. So you might get bad generations, but with complete restyles, you don't. This is my example, is a woman talking to the camera. And what I want is to restyle the entire video as a claymation stop motion scene, right? Pretty simple, so let's see what we get back.
Wait, you need to see this. It is awesome.
What I got back was great, and this was pretty easy and straightforward. But what happens if I provide more instructions, like a sound or effects or something else that appears on the screen? So I've prompted for a different restyle, in this case a comic book, but then at some point I say I want effects like pow and whoosh. So I'm prompting for a complete restyle, but I want some pop-up texts to appear on the screen.
Wait, you need to see this. It is awesome.
And I gotta say that it worked great. The sound effects and the pop and whoosh were a little bit weird, but I can really say that it passed the test. So what if I want to ask for a restyle, but also I want to instruct Omni to add things on top when the subject speaks? And for this test, since we need to provide more instructions, I've created a template. And I did it like this, so you can copy the template, dissect it, fill in the parts, and then use it on your own account.
I think I should start drinking more tea.
Now first, I'm showing you right here the one that didn't work. So on this one, I've instructed Omni to show 3 text pop-ups as the subject speaks. And this didn't work because Omni needs to be aware of when the subject speaks, understand what the subject is saying, and on top of that, the pop-ups. It's just a little bit too much. So what I did to solve this problem is to add timestamps for the pop-ups. This alone makes it easier for the model. I mean, Omni is working pretty hard to do the edits. So telling Omni when we want the pop-ups really helped.
I think I should start drinking more tea. More tea.
And this VFX example takes us to the next one. For this one, I wanted to test how well Omni recognizes speech and reacts to it, of course based on our instructions.
Wait, you need to see this. It is awesome.
And okay, the result was not bad. It is what I wanted. I've tried this example a few times, and the problem always was the bubbles being too close to the face of the subject. I tried again, almost the same prompt with a coffee drinking man. Here's the example, and as a result, I've got the same problem. So if the subject is just not moving around, maybe prompting for the text to be on the sides should fix this problem. And of course, that's what I did. Notice I'm saying position each word to the side of their face, left or right, never directly in front or overlapping. And this solved the problem completely. I tried again with the talking woman.
Wait, you need to see this. It is awesome.
And it did great. All right, so that's it. 3 VFX. Now, I will be uploading more videos showing you more VFX that you can use. Remember that everything will go into a document that you can get from the comments of this video. Okay, so that's it. If you liked all of this, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Don't be a stranger.